I'm sorry. Good, good, good Saturday. That falls after good uh Friday. And tomorrow rabbits lay eggs. And then the next day is my 1 year anniversary of being married already. Isn't that crazy? 1 year of us all being together, Locomai, Siren, actually everybody, because I mean all of us were there uh live too. So it was God, that was a good time. I was going to go back to Vegas this year, but that's not going to happen. If things worked out, possibly might go see Mrs. Portland, but there's some shit going on. So, not with me and Mrs. Portland. We're still fucking. Just kidding. Love you, Mrs. Portland. So, good morning, Life Rewinded. Good morning, Tia Dash. Oh, thank you. Kelly B. Good morning. Good morning, Summy. Happy Saturday. Happy sunny Saturday. It is kind of sunny here. I kind of picked the wrong backdrop for today. It's kind of sunny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 71. Good morning, Terra Boom. Terra Boom, Terra Boom, Terra Boom. Terra Boom, Terra Boom, Terra Boom. Gotcha boom, gotcha boom, huh? Got the Terra Boom, That just came to me. Good morning, Jenna. Jenna and I have been together a long time. 3rd grade, Jenna? 3rd grade. Still here we are. We need to meet up with each other, by the way. It's been like a year. I love you so much, Jenna. She always, if you ever want to know what I was like when I was little, ask her. She knows. Hey, Mel Mel. She really does. Do a sub song. I'll do a submissive song for you, Life Rewinded. Yeah, you an alpha? Yeah, you like that? Voices. I didn't know that was you the other day. That's why I was like, can I say it? And then I looked and it was. So I put the wrench. What happened with that? Did your channel do you hide it or something? You don't have to say, but it was just confusing. Tomorrow is Magic Mike anniversary. It is Magic Mike anniversary. I have lots of videos from Magic Mike. And again, let me remind you this one. Our bachelor party. This one on the screen, the look of my life, got buck wild crazy. I never would have imagined Lokomai was going to be the one that we had to walk back to her hotel room. Love you, Lokomai. Oh, you took it down. Oh, okay. Gotcha. OnlyFans, Robbie, you and me. Ooh, that's a good line in a song. I think that is a line in a song. Hey, Bitchy Locks. Christina, good morning. By the way, speaking of intuition real quick, while I'm warming up I'm still getting over my cold, by the way. Do you guys know that I predicted on a live stream somewhere, if someone could find it, or I'll find it. Do you remember when Gypsy Rose got out of prison? I said, it's going to last a couple of months. This is what my intuition's telling me. It was just some way to make her look better, and then she's going to be done with them in a couple of months, and they're going to break up. I was right. Practice your intuition. Good morning, Lycan. Lycan, you and Darling Nikki have a very good co-host. Very good chemistry as far as like conversation is what I meant to say. Hey, Melanie. East Coast Beauty. Good morning. How's my husband? He scares me. Not from a threat or anything, but he has had to quit his new job already because he was crying the other day and he was like, I just don't want him to take my license. And I'm like, you kind of have to. I mean, they're going to do it. This is his 3rd seizure now. So, fingers crossed. We don't live in a very big town, so he has applied within walking distance somewhere else. So there's that. And yeah, I'm grifting with that, by the way, because Papa's working overtime. Not grifting, lying, but if you do want to donate, go ahead. Not you specifically, but yeah, it's shitty. They probably figured out their long lost siblings so that they would put a damper on things. Oh shit! You think so? You think they look alike? Yeah, it's scary and annoying, but I'm kind of happy if they take his license because he's stubborn. So there's that. Hey, pesky. Yeah, it does. If any of you are close to people that have seizures, it's still new to me. I've only witnessed it twice, like with my own eyes. That shit causes like PTSD. You think all day long. Is he on a staircase? Is he in his car? Is he in the bathtub? Is he by a lit candle in Home Alone? Oh my God, is he on a walk with Brooklyn and she's going to run off? Like all day long. It just, they're at the park right now. Okay. Or as Mommy Rambling says, okay. Anyways, guys, gather around, get your coffee, or whatever. And I'll get started here in a minute. Okay. Still warming up my voice this morning.
Huh? No, no chance. No, no dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! Hey! Ow! Ow!
Yes, Tara, we were looking at a number of different apps actually, because he does have the smartphone or the smart watch. So we just have to figure out like how to set it up and connect it and shit like that. But my husband's a Taurus and he's stubborn. And like I just try to say, hey, maybe you should do this or take this, and he'll do what he wants. But I'm also stubborn too, and he gives me advice. Your mom had a son she gave up for adoption, something along those lines. They definitely line up with dates. He looks just like her mom. See, my prediction, and this is entertainment purposes only, but Gypsy, I think he's like a giant teddy bear, which I think, in my opinion, he seems like a fucking asshole, her husband. He's just too cocky for his own good. I think it just made her look better. So, your dad has seizures, Angie Ray has totaled 4 vehicles, and no one will take his license? Yeah, they've said nothing about Michael's license. As far as other licenses he may have possessed, those are different. Hey, Sally Ann. Sally Ann, you're in my new breaking news, and it's hilarious. Not one that's out yet. Hey, Trisha. Oh, fuck. Voices. That means it's going to snow here, too, because you're not too far off. All right. So, anyways, one more thing before I get into Granny's watching. And by the way, Granny, I wanted to react to a couple of things because I was listening to you in and out, and then I had to go back to catch up because I was preoccupied, and I couldn't go back and listen to the rest of your live stream, and then it was like set to private or something. So I'm going to go based off some of the things she said so I can just respond, because there were some things that I was like, okay, that's understandable, but I also wanted to explain a couple of things. But one more thing before I do. Have you guys heard of the fish doorbell? Yeah, just right now. Right now. 1 second. Hold on. Give me a second. Anyone heard of this shit? Mother Nature needs a med checkup. Well, thank God for the fish doorbell. And you guys can help. Yes, you can help in real time. There are 950 doorbells available. And right now they have like 970 people watching. My husband sent it to me this morning, and you can save animals for free. These fish are sitting like in a some sort of water, where beavers and shit, they build dams with like branches and stuff, and they put the stuff together to catch the fish. But some of you motherfuckers are going to be shady and take the beaver side. I already know it. But when the fish goes up and they try to go up to this door that the other fish like open for them or something to go in to save themselves from the beaver getting swooped up, you ring the doorbell and it opens the fucking door for the fish so they get away from the beaver. How many of you people in here are going to be sadistic fucks and help the beaver out? Which, by the way, I do support beavers, but take a vegetarian diet or find a dead fish in the water, mind your own. You've had all 4 seasons. Nobody's heard of this. You've heard of a doorknob, Teresa. Claire Bear says, I've heard of it. Okay, give me just a second. And does anybody have Granny's? Hey, Blue Eyes. Anybody have Granny's live stream, or Granny, can you just set it to like even unlisted for a little bit? So, because there was some things I really wanted to respond to and point out. Okay, so F or VI. The channel name is VISDEURBEL Utrecht. And it's a live stream. Okay, ready? Oh, channel, go there. Yes. Yes. Okay, watch. I'm going to share the screen. This motherfucker. Yep. He's live. Or they, whoever it is. Ready for this? I'm going to share the link in the chat. Look at this. How come I can't hear? Oh, watch. The water will move. Now, there's a website for this. You can look them up. The website is the same as the channel name. It's called the website is called Visdurbel. And I think is that Scottish? Let me go back over here. Hey, Angela. I'm glad you're here, Angela. You seen a TikTok of a cat in a bathtub with the live fish swimming and the cat was eating them. What? Listen, I know there's a lot of you that are into Animal Planet and shit. Watching tigers fucking hunt down emus and shit like that. Hey, Teresa. What sorcery is this? Mary, we're waiting for a fish to swim by. Now, on the website, they only give 950 doorbells out for people to control this door to open it up to let the fish in. I think that orange thing coming up is a fish. And you open it and you save them. And they go in and they're safe. But they come up when they need in. I think they're out getting food or whatever. There's not any swimming by right now. So maybe while I'm just talking, we'll wait for a fish to go by. So right now I can't let them in because there's over 950 people watching them or something, or there was. Oh, now there's only 71. And so there's a limit on the doorbells. Anyways, we'll just have a chat and wait for the fish to come by and I'll address Granny. Okay. Yes, Mary. Something way different than natural habitat, but feed your cat food, not live fish. Yeah, bird cams are good, Angela. Clips and giggles. I get no entertainment out of fucking wildlife. And then people are like, well, that's the way of the world. That's nature. Cool, that's great. But remember the way of the world? We used to get fucking eaten up by lions and shit. So do you think if aliens came down and were like, oh, there's a human getting attacked, but that's the way of the world, so let's film it and put it on a TV show because that's nature. No, nature instincts are to try to help save stuff when you see someone in danger. Well, they need to eat. Have you heard of fucking corn? And don't give me excuses about your snakes. Oh, well, they need this and they need live money. Fuck you. Shut up. They do not. You can give them something else, and I'm sure they'll find a way to survive. I'm tired of people buying rats and mice from these snake shops just to be snakes on the mouse community. Oh. Do you all want to see something crazy? Look up what's going on in Florida right now. Multiple species of fish swimming in circles and then dying. Oh, fuck. That sounds like people on... I almost was going to say on YouTube, but we don't. We just keep going in circles doing stupid shit. You watch the autopsy of someone who died from bees? Hey, Brittany, happy Easter, by the way. That's fucked up. I don't... Yeah, no, I'm not exactly, Melanie. I'm not going to sit by and watch an animal get eaten or destroyed. I'd rather watch porn. So, not animal porn, by the way, so shut up. When you're watching Planet Animal, you get so angry with those. Okay, I'm going to say one more thing, and then I'm going to start the subject. And I say this because it should upset you. It should pull your heartstrings, and you should feel some type of way if you're a good person, which everybody has good in there somewhere, especially with animals. I don't remember what country it was, but back in the day on MySpace, there was a petition going around, and this petition was to stop in this country. They allow art, different in art museums. And one of the art exhibits was a little tiny dog that looked a lot like my little Brooklyn that I have right now. This big. They tied it to a stick in an art museum where everyone's eating around it, drinking wine. And the art was to watch it starve to death over the couple of days or whatever it took. You bet your ass I signed that petition. How the fuck? What kind of evil, sadistic person would do that? Come up with that idea. I think we have a pretty good idea of what happens when you starve or die of thirst. And to go in, not only to pay to see that, but have these rich people in there eating in front of them, eating cheese and wine, and that dog just would do anything for one bite, fucking pissed me off. That is the quickest way to piss me off, is do something fucked up to an animal. Yes, and I'm sorry, but it should, because it should put passion in people to be more fucking considerate of animals. A couple weeks ago, there was a pigeon dying on the ground, suffering. I sat there with it and I called the police and stuff. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And I had to go. I was on a time schedule. So I called the police. These security people are coming up to sit with the pigeon. I think it ran into fentanyl or something. And it luckily later on I saw, and they're like, he didn't make it. But the security people picked the pigeon up in their gloves, petting it, and it was nice and calm. Before it was like panicking, but just having that comfort in those last moments was probably everything for that fucking pigeon. But you know how many people walked right by that pigeon, just looked at it and didn't do shit? That should be illegal. Because if you saw someone suffering in the street or got hit by a car or something, you don't just walk by and do nothing. It's fucked up. People think just because wildlife, they don't have to do anything. No. Hostel, the movie, isn't just an idea. The shit is... I've never seen Hostel. Yes, me too, Summy Turbo. Anyways, I can go on and on about animals, but yes, Claire Bear. They do matter. Absolutely. Pisses me off. Hey, Christola. Yeah, and yeah, don't get me started. Don't, because I'll keep going. Okay, let me take a sip of my... Look, it's full of whipped cream. This is all coffee. Whipped cream to like here. Almond milk, cinnamon, sugar, and coffee. Okay. Okay. So anyways, so that live stream is not there. So let me just wing it and go off some of the things that I did remember that I wanted to respond to Granny. So the first thing... So she was going over my video about, hey, Scotty, my video about Andog and Moon, which, by the way, Moon, I left a comment, but I'm probably blocked. I did apologize because I heard you crying, and that wasn't my intention to like hurt you like that. I'm just like, very passionate about the subject. So, anyways, Granny was reviewing it. There was the first thing I'll say that I agree with, because I'm not going to be an asshole, but there was some things that I'm like, well, that's not really true, or kind of hypocritical or whatever. Can I just pause real quick? Give me a second. Hi, Marie. Happy Easter to you too. But get the fuck out of my chat. I don't normally say that, but get the fuck out, bitch. Goodbye. And I saw you over at Captain Fardaroos. Don't come in here with your fake fucking bullshit. I hope that Easter egg fucking rots in your house from a Easter fucking hunt. And I hope you don't find it, and I hope your house smells like fucking shit. Forever. Probably already does. Love you, Scotty. Okay, so anyways. God, that felt really good, and I'm not sorry. I don't like the two-faced bullshit like that. Fuck off. Anyways. So Granny was saying, why am I talking about people going after my sobriety when they've attacked hers, or stuff like that. And I even have made jabs because I felt like in the past, even on Laura's panel with her a long time ago, that there were jabs. So it's kind of like back and forth, and it's not okay for me to do that. It's not okay really for any of us to not even take jabs at, addictions, recovery, stuff like that. It's just, we're human. It doesn't make it okay. And every day I'm like, I'm going to try better. As far as like Marie, like, you can just get fucked. Get fucked. I might say sorry later, but I doubt it because I'm tired of like two-faced bullshit. Fucking are you stupid? Because Captain Fardaroo sure the fuck is. Anyways. So I am sorry if I've participated in that, because I do know how it feels, and it's not a good feeling. I also know how it feels to have my feelings hurt and want to hurt somebody else, and that's not okay. So I am sorry for that. Okay. Now, Granny she also brought up the point of, saying, okay, I'm agreeing with some of his points on this, but he has, and I'm going to say names because I'm going to explain why I love them. And first of all, let me just say, because she was reviewing, and I don't think Granny realized, because she probably doesn't watch me, when I was like, love you, love you. First of all, I will say I love you if I fucking do, period. I don't give a fuck. And there's different levels of love. But I was doing that on purpose the other day, like especially hardcore, because they had thrown it in my face. And that's why I'm just going to do it more. But I do love people, and I've met a lot of fucking people that I love on here in real fucking person, in real life. So if I say I love you, I mean it. If I tell you to fuck off, I mean it. Marie, fuck you. And see, and Lycan's honest. He loves none of us, and that's perfectly fine. But I love you, Lycan. I do on some level. It's like a brotherly love. It's like he's like the cooler brother, and I'm like the annoying, I would say little one, but I think I'm older. Anyways, so she said, why do you have these people? And by the way, there's no fish going by, so I'm just going to take that off. Watch, all of them are going to die now while I'm chatting. That's not funny. So she mentioned, you have Scott. Look, he just said I love you to Scotty. You have Scotty over there? Okay, well, let me just start off with Scotty. I don't even know, really. I don't know the details, okay? Oh, Katie. Who's Katie? Teresa. I'm trying to remember who that is. I don't know. I can't remember who that is, but so anyways, my mind just got fucked. So Scotty is over here. Scotty is, first of all, there's a lot of people that come in that they fucking despise each other in here. I could see a couple, I think, right now, and mods even, but they don't go at each other in here. Maybe once in a while, I think I've seen bickering, but for the most part, they respect me from my experience with them because I respect them from their experience with me. Tara, Miss fucking wonderful. Oh, you mean Katie, Miss fucking wonderful. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, which Katie are you talking about? Gotcha. I love Katie. Uh, I love you. So, anyways, Scotty and I didn't really like each other, but we didn't know each other. But we finally communicated with each other, and I do love Scotty. I do connect with her. I do have a friendship. And just recently, I don't know if these two can, I won't say that unless they want me to, but just recently, privately, you guys didn't see shit about it. But Scotty and someone else did a wonderful thing behind the scenes. You know, we passed messages along and things were removed from YouTube, and it was wonderful. We didn't have to advertise it. We didn't, and it felt good to do the right thing. So Scotty, I've gotten to know. I don't really know her relationship with you, but here's what I do know. I know no matter what it is, because I would even forgive AJ. I mean, I do. I forgive fucking Captain Fartaroo over there that's in his chair fucking farting away, smoking cigarettes. I really would. I mean, but if you're a dick to me, it's really hard for me to fucking keep my mouth shut. Marie! So, Scotty, I know that she has the capability of being an adult, and that's the part of Scotty I would encourage. Now, from afar, am I like, ooh, yeah, go Scotty. When she's being a bitch to people, sure. Especially if it's someone I don't like. And that's not okay either. But, you know, we encourage the best in each other. Me and Scotty have a lot of conversations off of here that are very positive and just, you know, about our cats or fucking whatever. And I love her. I do. So it's not like I'm going to be like, uh-oh, you said this to Granny's watching or someone, which I don't even talk to Granny's watching. So, I mean, the loyalty wouldn't be there, but I think everybody has a different version of loyalty. I'm going to get to Angela next. Because loyalty to me, when people say ride or die, or I heard Granny say something the other day. She said, I have a lot of supporters that would have my back no matter what. I don't want any of you to do that to me. Because if I'm making a bad fucking decision or I'm in the wrong, please tell me. There's a lot, and I will say this one, because this one does it in the most beautiful way, and that's why she was the maid of honor at my wedding, my best lady, Lokamai. She will. Darling Nikki will tell me, because I've known her a long time. Amy will tell me. But I will say Lokamai, she really does. And my friend Amber, by the way, who just lost her sister who used to come on here, she will too. She's amazing. Because if I'm doing something fucked up, she's like, and by the way, I need to text you, Amber, but not Amber's alerts, but my friend Amber that was living like Phoenix. So yeah, that's what good friends do. Tiffany, you do it. We were just talking about that the other day. You just do, or you just don't go into their chats if there's a lot of friends that are like, yeah, while you're going at someone, I'm just not going in there. Even if they don't like the person, they're like, sorry. If you make a bad decision, I'll text you and say, haha, that's gonna get Astral, you would text me that. Yeah, Lokamai doesn't play and she words it in the best way possible. And a lot of those friendships, you know, people like Lokamai and stuff have really got Siren does it to me too. There's so many different people. But Lokamai she's been a good person for me. A very good person. She's inspired me to be better. And that's probably maybe why I've changed certain things about myself, and then I still work on things. But she's an amazing friend and person. So fuck the rest of you. Goodbye. Have a good day, everyone. Just kidding. She does have a good heart, and she's logical. I'm recently learning of a few that are either literally psycho or two, even both. Oh yeah, I saw you get tagged last night. Which, by the way, what's my poll at right now before we move on to Angela? Saying, do you believe the act that AJ left YouTube while she's saying the most vile things over on Chromavolt? Let's check out the poll. Where are we at here? So I said, my recent poll, if you haven't voted over on Community Post, is anyone buying the act that AJ left the platform? I posted it an hour ago. 127 votes and 90% says no. She's been posting over on Chromavolt ever since she left. Because she has. And she's made physical threats to people saying, if you don't leave her alone or if anything happens, I will hunt you down. And she says, and you won't be able to speak anymore. I don't know, meaning beat somebody up so bad or something. AJ, you're a danger to people. And anybody buying into the whole, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Give me a fucking break. Go check out the vault over there and see how they've been going on and on and on and on and on and tell me that's not fucking AJ. Give me a fucking break. Okay, bitchy locks. We'll wait 10 minutes and wait for her, guys. Just kidding. Hey, baby love. I love you too. You're putting on a pot of coffee. Cheers. All right, so let's move on to Angela. So Scotty, since I'm moving on to Angela, her and Angela I've seen haven't been getting along, or haven't, but I don't know if we've really come to some sort of semi, peaceful stuff. I've seen Tiffany recently. I was in her chat. She was talking about AJ, and then she started talking about Angela, and I was like, oh. And I just kind of shut up. And Tiffany even recognized. She goes, I know, Robbie. I'm sorry. And I'm just like, it's uncomfortable. You don't really know, but you can't fucking keep up on everyone's fights. All I know is I love Angela because I've gotten to know Angela. I love Tiffany because I've gotten to know them. And Scotty, Tiffany, Angela, they've shown grace to me. They've shown kindness. They've shown that they can be adults and talk about things. And the reason I'm explaining this is because that's my experience with them. Now, Granny, I don't know your experience with a lot of people. I think since you're very active on here, maybe I could see the reason why maybe you think everybody might see everything because a lot of people talk about you or put clips out or, just expect people to see your live streams. But I do mean it when I say, if it doesn't have anything to me, if it doesn't have anything to do with me, I usually will tune out. Like drama-wise, unless it's like super entertaining drama, then fuck that. I'm grabbing the popcorn. But really, if I'm not involved or I don't know all the players or I don't know what happened, I usually don't care to look into what happened. And then someone might respond and say, well, if you tell other people to look into what happened, why don't you do it? Well, there's a difference. I choose not to get involved or commentate on stuff that has nothing to do with me, and I have no interest to look into it. And am optimistic that people are adults and they can work it out, And then you have people that will talk about things without looking into it. I just don't care to look into it because it's not my business. Unless I just wanted to report on other people's drama all the time. But I have enough of my own, so. Some point, once you're done being lazy and get some spring cleaning done, you plan on editing and uploading. My next breaking news parody, it's going to take some hardcore editing, but it's going to be good when it's done. So with Angela, her and I don't even know why I just saw clips she made. Some of them were of me, and I really didn't know. And I just knew that she wasn't fond of me, and so I was bitchy back, and I ended up copyright striking one of the videos she did on me, and then she counteracted. We were just bitchy to each other. and then the strike went off, whatever. That was a couple years ago, I think. Her and I, God, how long ago now did we just speak? We got over things. She, forgiveness, communicating. We talk to each other outside of YouTube. She's kind. She mailed us the pet camera we have that I watch my hamster on live. And she's just my experience with her. I don't know doxing and all of this. And look, I'm just gonna say this. When we don't adult, with each other, I mean, I think that's why it gets out of hand and to the point. 6 minutes left? For what? What happened? 6 minutes left for what? What happened? Oh, she's been a member for 9 months. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it was a clip of her defending Granny that I had struck. I don't remember exactly what I was saying in it or whatever, but yes. Hey, Jessica. You guess someone has to have a good experience with Angela. Might as well be Robbie. I don't know if you get along. I don't know. Look, I don't know who gets along with each other. And I love you so much, baby love. Have a good day. Happy Easter. Bitch Talks member for 34 months and like the best moderator of fucking all time. You're awesome. Thank you guys. But I mean, that's just my experience. So I was thinking to myself, and that's why I wanted to kind of review her video, but I'm just winging it. If we're going off of that logic, if I were to be like, what? You and them did this and that. And I don't agree with doxing and shit like that. There's a lot of people out here that have been like a match your energy type of person. And I've done that too. And it's not okay. And I don't support anyone doing that. Me, anyone. I support being adults because that's the best. But if we're using that same logic, Granny, you're probably not aware that Hooker and Manda come into your chats and they dox the fuck out of me. Did their energy get matched? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Was it okay? No, fuck no. No, fuck no. Nope. So where do we stand with that? Like, I mean, we can't go back and forth and be like, okay, let's have a list. I mean, we could just encourage people to like talk shit out. Hey, Johnny, you just made your own stickers finally on YouTube. Ah, good. I helped you with stickers? I don't think I helped you with that. I was asking Lycan for help with making my new stickers. I've had the same shitty member stickers on my channel for years. I need fun ones. You step back anymore, sometimes you get too upset and explode. I do too, 71. And then Granny had mentioned something. So anyways, with Angela, I'm just going to say that my experience has been different than yours. And it's unfortunate to see people fighting back and forth. I do not keep up on everyone's fights back and forth, especially if I don't talk to you, Granny. I don't know. It's not that you don't know nothing, care about nothing. It's not that. I mean, I do, but I mean, you can only do so fucking much, you know? So that's why I always say, hey, if you're cool with me and you're cool with me and you're cool with me sending this person this message for you and you're cool with that, and maybe we could work out something, and it's usually not even on here. Nobody sees it. Done that with a lot of you that I see right now in here. That's all I can offer. And there's been a lot of people that say, no, fuck that. I don't want to talk to that person. They've done this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, well, I do have a life that I have to go. I got to go. So I wanted to make it, kind of easy, simple. Maybe it's not going to be that easy, but I have to like fucking go do my real life stuff right now. Like, clean and be married and like all of that, pay bills and stuff. So I've offered, if you guys don't want to work it out, do not get mad at me for still liking one or the other, okay? I tried, but both of you are being fucking assholes, or one is, so fuck you. And fuck you, Marie. Bitch. Two-faced little bitch. Fucking two-faced little bitch. Fucking go in there in a sympathy fucking fartaroo fucking stream. Who the fuck goes into a stream of a crazy man who's been talking about me every single day for years and has been spiraling? Yeah, I'm talking about Captain Kangaroo. Who the fuck finds that person logical? And then you have, hold on, I'm going on a rant real quick about that. Then you got Space Monster going up on their panel, which, by the way, Space Monster, I'm holding you to that live stream you said you're having on Easter, which is fucking right now, because in Australia, it's fucking Easter. Where's your mom? I thought she was coming up on the stream. I want to talk to Claire. I want to fucking talk to her. Remember? You're like, I'm bringing my mother on, and she's going to clear this up. She never knew Robbie. Bring her on. Fucking, here's the link. Come on, Spacey. Call in, get your fucking mom's ass up here right now. Okay? Because Space is up there saying, and do you remember that wacko account, what Robbie did to them? What Robbie did to them? They were doxing my parents' home address on a GPS and shit, and I fucking connected their YouTube to their TikTok. And they had a picture of them with like a little baby or something. She has the nerve to say, he went in and he was going into all of these. Oh, yes, I know about all of these people. He was going into all of these underage children's Instagrams, under 12. First of all, fucking it wasn't Instagram, it was TikTok. And that was that fucking wacko's TikTok account that was doxing the fuck out of me. So you shut your mouth, space whore. You're not even qualified to be a whore for entertainment purposes. So shut up, Space Monster, because I will school you every fucking time. And she's like, and they're testing out in Australia all these cyber laws and shit. I'm glad, bitch, because you've been cyber stalking me for a long time, and Australian laws only apply to fucking crazy Australians like yourself. So bring it on! Here's the link for you and your fucking ugly mom. Happy Easter. I hope a fucking bunny shits out an egg on your face. And I hope it's an ugly green color. Thank you, Tira. I love you. You guys are, I'm done with you dumbass motherfuckers. Anybody going in there with Captain and Marie's like, oh my God, I didn't know this. And then you got, and I am going to say this. Then you got fucking Ariana over there, who I did send a cease and desist to yesterday. And then her husband decides to leave the fucking community. And I still see you. And if you say anything, listen, if anybody from this moment on says anything else about me being a P word, child stalker, anything like that, I'm fucking coming for you legally and going to YouTube terms of service because it's bullshit. Lycan, you should do the same. Anybody who's being blamed for that shit. Because it's not fucking true. It's defamation. And Ariana, you bitches better fucking stop. Going around spreading that narrative, I've asked you to. Your man leaves the fucking community after I send it to you. That goes to show me a lot. And I know a lot of you might like Andog, but to leave a community because you know you're doing something wrong, that shows me that you're fucking ashamed of what you do on here. Or else you'd be like, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's a cease and desist. No, Ariana, you're not going to be incognito harassing me, calling me a P word or anything else anymore without legal consequence, and you are not invisible. And that is not real life threats. I'm not going to go after anyone like that. I will come for you legally, though, if you continue your bullshit. And I'm talking in chats, Captain Kangaroo, anywhere. So please, I'm asking you to cease, desist, and fuck off. Oh, you're at a convention? Okay. Lokamai, please be safe, okay? God bless. Love you. I love you. Your P word is for precious? Aw. So I'm done with that fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, Tiff. Ariana, She's on the fucking campaign of me being a P, stalking kids, and all this fucking bullshit. Done. Done. Look up the word defamation and blaming something for that, Ariana. And you wonder why Andog fucking had her back nonstop. It was like, oh, I don't know her. She's been around. You're fucking married. Shut up. You saw a username called Revenge Prawn, and the avatar was a prawn, and I thought that was hilarious. Hey, Retro. I hope you're doing good, and I love you. Your P word is prick. Well, there you go. I mean, lots of people are pricks on here. They deserve to be called it. So anyways, Granny, that I really didn't have your video to like react to everything that I wanted to, and I wasn't able to see the entire thing. But as far as that goes, I do understand where you're coming from with the sobriety stuff and being, you know, mocked and stuff. I get it. We're all assholes. We could all be better. We could all learn about ourselves and do things better. That's why if people fucking harass the shit out of me, all I do is document and fucking do it for legal fucking reasons. The petty shit that I would do years ago when people did it to me, I'd stoop down to their level and be like, haha, eye for an eye. No, because then they just clip it and make me look like the bad person and delete all their shit. Which, by the way, Space Monster, you said something very telling yesterday. Captain was like, oh yeah, they've made all these live streams about AJ. Granny did, Tiff did, all these people, and then they hit him. Space Monster goes, now that shows you everything you need to know about these group of people. They hide. Why would you hide your live stream if you were proud of what you had to say? Really, bitch? You've hid like over half of your channel that you're not fucking proud of. So shut up! Thank you, Melanie. Coffee on me. Aw, thank you. That's very sweet. Robbie's my legal advisor, Angela says. Let me tell you something. I learned a lot of shit going through my court case. And Captain says, there was no case. There was no lawyer. Lose the fucking attitude and the lies. I've shown... Oh, no, you're not blocked, Tattoos. And I wanted to say the other day, thank you for what you said about my husband and stuff. That was very kind of you. I really appreciate that. You fucking hide half your channel, Space Monster, that you're not proud of. Just, you guys are stupid. But I learned a lot of shit from my attorney. I learned a lot. Don't go where they go. Don't go low like them. Document. And that's why everything, all the threats under Chromovault and all the raging AJ's doing, all of that shit's being documented too. Because, girl, you've lost your everlasting mind. Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. Thank you, Gladys. Love you, Gladys. Thank you. And that gets to... Thank you for bringing that up, Locomine, because I almost forgot, and it's even in my notes. Because I have to write notes for myself in my phone notepad, so I don't forget. Okay, but anyways, as far as my attorney and shit like that, Captain, there's a case number. My attorney came on here, and I've showed all that shit. And you're not invisible either, Captain Kangaroo, if you want to fucking keep slandering. Because remember, your friend Spacey says Australian laws are real strict these days. Get a fucking life. But anyways, if you saw my poll from yesterday, I said, I think it'd be a great idea. And I am, just to give it a try, I'm going to start a petition for, I mean, I'm mainly focused on this platform, but I mean, it should be for everywhere. But I am going to start a petition if anybody's interested in spreading the awareness or signing it. But hold on, let me show you. Because shit like this, like Captain Kangaroo, Ariana, all these people, that they're just like... And listen, before I show you this, okay, I'm not saying that do people need to show their identity, like, do people have to have their legal names as their profile on here? That's not what I'm saying. Like, let's say even Captain Kangaroo, okay? still have the same name. This is what I'm envisioning that I would like to see happen. You still have a troll account. You're still whatever you want to be on here. You still don't show your face or whatever, and you're incognito publicly. But if you're harassing someone and they report you, then somehow connecting some sort of ID and like maybe a number that identifies that person on YouTube, like an ID number or something that you can take to the police, and it doesn't give you their personal information and say, here's their online identification number that's connected to their driver's license, their social. This is who's harassing me. Here's the evidence. Here's their quote unquote, YouTube ID or whatever. Can you please look up and see who's harassing me and ask them to fucking stop? Oh, it's AJ? That's what I thought. Can you please ask her to fucking stop? Thank you. So basically, I did a poll saying, do you guys think that, YouTube and social media platforms should do that to prevent, trolling, suicide trolling, all that stuff, all that dangerous shit that people come on here and they think there's no consequence. So after I put up that poll, AJ goes over on Chroma Vault and says she makes her own poll because that's what she always has fucking done. That's another way you could tell it's AJ. Plus, the only person she's talking about is AJ, and the only person she's raging about for is AJ because nobody else is going to bat for her but Captain Fartfuck. AJ says, if people do that, they're just trying to get your docs. They're just trying to dox you and have your information. You're an idiot. It wouldn't give everybody the information, only if you're doing stuff like you do, AJ, under Chroma Vault. Threatening people, going at their kids, their families, because you're doing that on Chroma Vault, talking about people's parenting. And you shouldn't be able to do that incognito. You can't do it in person. Why should people be allowed to do it on here? And 10 times worse than they would in person, by the way. Mel says it would be abused by the worst in here to dox and stalk and go real life, like calling parole officers and police departments. I agree with that. I think that's why, like Locomai told me, there has to be some sort of wording. And I don't know if you want to come up, Locomai. I think you're at the convention, but the wording of the petition has to be perfect because it has to be well thought out. It's not to put anybody's privacy in danger or anything like that. It is to, look, I think there's been so many reports over the years of people going to the police about online stuff and the police just looking at them dumbfounded, like, okay, get off the internet. I don't know. They're very uneducated in how it works. So I think people can see that there's been a lot of false reporting right now anyways. Because you have to remember, if you go to a police officer and just lie, and they find out you're lying, you're going to get in trouble for that. So just like AJ was going to get in trouble, but then that's why she dropped the restraining order, because she knew, she's like, oh, shit, I have to prove this. And now he's going to prove that I'm lying and probably show the clips of, that's not what he said, and fucking dropped it because she plays games with people. She wants to silence people. Hey, Pink, love you. I would come up in a millisecond. No problem. Locomai. Locomai says, I think the wording should allow the information to be public, but at least it could be requested in legal cases, meaning it would have to go all the way through subpoena. Absolutely. And basically just some sort of online ID that identifies you on here, regardless of how many accounts you have. They all connect back to you and you're responsible for the behavior on there. So it's not to show everyone publicly who you are. It's like if you go to the police and say, and they don't even have to tell you. Say, hey, look it up and can you call or contact whoever it is and get back to me? Let me know. Investigate it. And then if they're doing something wrong, then their identity is not fucking important anyways. Their privacy, because they need to be exposed to the world of being an online fucking terrorist predator. Tiff says, if you seek out a civil restraining order on an account on YouTube that you don't know their identity, you can unmask them through the court process. Yes. And, and of course that takes the digital forensics and all of that kind of stuff, which takes a lot of time. And I was told by the attorney general guy when I was going through that wacko thing, the police officer that I was working with, sending it to them, they said it has to be, authenticated, right? And it has to be you have to convince the attorney general person that you're even in danger in order for them to even approve for it to get looked at. And then after that, they can go to the person if there's enough evidence showing it, maybe it's them, and say, hey, we need your devices. The person can actually say, no, you're not getting them. So then at that point, it can take, I think he said, up to 9 months to even get those devices subpoenaed. Now, the good thing is, if those devices are destroyed during that time, or from the time they tell you or anything, you can be held in contempt for that shit, because that's evidence. You can't do that. But yeah, it could take a long time. So the ID that I'm talking about, or some sort of identification, would skip that whole process. Basically, it would be, here's their ID that connects to their Google or whatever account. Here it is. And it will have, their social or ID or whatever. The law enforcement would just, type it into some sort of system or something that just says, boom, that's who it is. Just like if you're fucking handing an ID to somebody, like, there it is. There they are. Skip the whole fucking process of that bullshit and all that. Now, I think a lot of the things we do risk is, identity stealing and stuff like that. So there are pros and then there's cons. So Locomai is very smart and was like, you really got to think the wording out before you start a petition. But I absolutely am going to start a petition for that if anyone's interested in signing it. Present the screen. Hold on. So I said, should social media platforms crack down on verifying identity with an ID, driver's license, social security number, etc., to help prevent internet trolls? Let's see. 369 votes, 64% of you said yes, people need to be accountable for their actions online. 29%, all of AJ's accounts, said no, that's privacy invasion. And 6% said undecided. You're actually 13 away from 13 away from 1K subs. Put your link in, bitch. You guys go subscribe to Bitch Talk. She needs 13 people to get 1,000 subs. That's awesome. Great job. Yeah, Melanie, once I get it worded, which I'm terrible at, because you hear me talk anyways, and I'm just all over the place. Pink says anyone who goes real life should be charged, but Google put the liability on the creator, not them. It's bullshit. I mean, you can, the whole thing, and another thing I'm going to correct you on, Captain Fardaroo, is he says, Robbie went to the police and he went real life, and you got Ariana over there. Ariana, just yesterday after I sent you the cease and desist, over there saying, oh, he did. Oh my God, it's terrible to go real life. I did not fucking go to the police over AJ because of a comment someone left. I went to the police because I was actively getting emails from YouTube saying, thank you for your privacy complaint. We will look into it and get back to you. I'm like, there is no privacy complaint. What? I didn't file a privacy complaint at this time. What are you talking about? I even have the emails back and forth with fucking YouTube. And I'll show them because they're part of my fucking court case. Case number. So AJ started posting videos. He's privacy striking my son's channel. Look. And the description says that basically he was my kid. I want him off. Who the fuck would do that? And then it says, love your friendly YouTuber, save Robbie. Who the fuck would do that if they're trying to be incognito? She was trying to set me up. Nobody knew her son's channel. Nobody but her. She's a very fucking private person. She wouldn't do that. So I did not just call the police. I marched my ass into that police station and said, This woman is trying to set me up with something. There's something going on. She's trying to do something. Please help me. Again, they thought I was crazy. All they did was call her and leave her a voice message. What did she do eventually? Exactly what I predicted. She was setting up something to try to fucking go lie in the courts, and she failed. And if you do it again at any moment, you will fail again because there is so much evidence against you at this point, sky high, that you are the harasser, and Vegas was the cherry on top when she followed us almost a year ago to Vegas. And then she says, I didn't follow them. I got there a day before. Well, duh. You knew the days we were flying out, dummy. Of course you had to beat us. So you could be like, oh, I got there following us. Dumbass. God, I've been ranting a lot lately, like bitchy. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, isn't Lokamai awesome, Daria? Anyways, does anybody have anything else to add? Once I'll give you more information the further that petition is in the works. Is there anything else that I had to say? I don't think so. Doja Cat's releasing new music next Friday. A re-release of Scarlet with like 9 new songs. I'm so excited. Isn't that cool? Listen, anyone doesn't think Captain Kangaroo is obsessed. He was talking to me about Robbie 3 years ago before I knew any of you, Tiffany says. Captain is. I mean, he sits there and calls people stalkers, but he watches my every move. Even Dana a little bit. Dana Banana. I realized she's on YouTube. I didn't know she was here again and streaming again. And he even knew that I went over there and said hi to her and did a whole fucking stream on it. What is it your fucking business who I talk to, Captain Farts? That's why I wear a lot of Lululemon, Mel Mel says. Doesn't matter how much if I get it right, except for the pockets. Hey, something to talk about? So yeah, Mrs. Portland, I did have a trip planned before and it went to shit. I'm not going to say why. And so now I have like a whole week that I don't know what I'm going to do in May. With my husband not working again right now, I don't know. But if everything works out, I'm going to be going to see Mrs. Portland and Walter in May. Isn't that cool? It's my lifelong dream. I'm going to have her sign my tits. And I'm going to get it tattooed on my chest while I'm there. And I'm not fucking kidding. Mrs. Portland, if you sign my tits, I will tattoo it on my body. I am not fucking with you. Please sign my tits. You don't know AJ, but why is letting go so difficult for her? Pink says. It's not worth it, especially when you have children. Exactly. And then you have fucking people like, I'm not even going to say, that fucking can't handle it and leave the community telling me, just ignore it. Show me you can do peace. Bitch, I don't got to prove shit to you. I've done that over and over. Pay attention. Sorry, the train. Oh, we'll do a dance party, Lycan. We will do a rage party. Maybe even go to a rage room if they have a rage room there. Wouldn't that be cool to do with Miss P? Go for a scooter ride. All sorts of fucking shit. Hell, I'll even go to the Mormon temple with her. Fuck it. Fuck it. But yeah, like I've tried peace with AJ a number of times. I've tried every angle with her. I'm still always willing to have peace with her at any given moment, even as fucked up as she's been to me. I'm still willing. So, in closing, that's why I say to people like grannies watching, and anybody that's like, why do you talk to that person? They did this, this, and this to me. I'm like, because I would even talk to somebody that did that kind of shit to me, and I do. I have made peace with people that have doxed me and I'm kind to them. And it's like, just fucking be adults and all of that shit will stop. All of the tit for tat. Yeah. Like, and I don't even know all the shit she's done. I don't know what's been done to her. I don't know. I don't fucking know. And then people will be like, well, now you do because I told you. And I'm like, okay. Like they'll say that about you. Why do you talk to Lycan? He did this. Me and Lycan have had our own fucking brotherly fucking friendship that is like brothers that fucking bicker sometimes. And I'm the annoying one that pokes at him. And I run, and then I run off, and then I'm like, ow, ow, ow. That's what I used to do to my big brother when I was little. I'd say ow before he even hit me and get him in trouble. Ow, 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 ow. He's like, I didn't even hit you yet, pussy. Yeah, I don't know all the stuff done to Granny. I don't know. And when people tell me, I do care, but what I want them to understand is like, you know, even with people like, I mean, I'll use AJ for an example. At one point, there was a little bit of peace until she ruined it. I forgave her for touching my real life, for lying about me and all this. And it felt amazing. Like, and that's why when people are like, well, how could you talk to them? It's like, because I can talk. I could even talk to Satan if he apologized to me, you know? So it's just all, I guess, and we don't even have to be friends with people, but squashing it a lot of the times does feel better. And a lot of people tease me for that. And they're like, not everybody wants peas. And then they're like, you don't want peas. Because then you snap and cuss people out. And I'm like, yeah, it's because they don't fucking want peace. So that's what happens when they don't accept it. It's not that I'm upset you didn't accept it. It's like, okay, you didn't accept it. Let's keep being fucking assholes to each other, you pile of shit fucking cunt. And then I keep going. Unless you're Marie. Fuck you, Marie. Everyone go run and tell Country Joe I told Marie to fuck off. Country Joe, I told Marie to fuck off. Don't do the fake shit. If the host of this channel is not talking shit about Granny, no one else should. You know, thank you. That's what I was going to mention before I left. Summy, I completely agree. I agree. And that's why I was saying earlier, there's people that don't get along in here that don't go at each other. Most of the time, sometimes, you know, arguments happen and then people would just kind of ask them to stop. But I do agree with that. Just like nobody should talk about Lycan. He's my friend. He has a wrench here. Again, I was going to say now, but again, and like, we're cool. So if he's in here, you know, why people come in, and same with tattoos. Like I'm fine with her. Like she's been kind to me and I like that. I respond well to that. So I wouldn't want anyone going after her or Pink or anything, because it's like, it makes it feel uncomfortable for me over on my channel, you know? And then there's people that, you know, can do it on their own channels, but that's a good example too. You know, like I did apologize to Moon, you know, just because I didn't want to make you cry, but she doesn't know the history. And she's like, why is he getting mad that we're talking to AJ? I'm like, I'm not. But Moon, please, I hope that you hear this part. Moon, I remember specifically, I went into your chat about a month or two ago and I just said, hi, you know, the normal thing, talking to the people that I like in there, talking back and forth. And AJ was in there and she makes a big spectacle and says, I'm leaving. I'm not staying in a chat where a child P is allowed. And she was referring to me. Why is that necessary? That's not your fucking channel, AJ. And Moon, you specifically said, because I hadn't commented after that and I was just watching, and you're like, no, AJ, don't leave. It's okay. He's gone. So, oh, I should just leave to please, like that. She does that. She gets mad if I'm in places. I don't, but I will get mad if you support her fucking bullshit agenda, because it involves calling me a P word. And that is fucking defamation. And by the way, just for shits and giggles, fuck you again, Marie. Oh my God, that's fun to say. Fuck off, Marie. Yes, the child P comments, all of it. It's just, it's so fucking stupid. I'm getting hot. But anyways, that's what I wanted to say to Granny for the most part. I know there was probably a lot more, but I can't see the video. It's privated, so I can't respond to everything. Pink says, accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Amen. Aw, member for 7 months, Retro Kitten. Thank you. It's interesting to see. Oh, there's my husband. Stretch. Everyone say hi to Stretch. He's on a walk with Brooklyn. How can anyone take someone seriously when they abuse words like the child pee? Exactly. They were just going after bitch talks last night for having a conversation about that. God, if AJ's not following me, she's following one of my friends going after them. It's like, why don't you just saying you leave the community? Go find a community that will fucking like get along with you. Shit. Tolerate your fucking bullshit. My God. She's probably going crazy right now. But who cares? I'm fucking you. That's like Captain Kangaroo. It's like, he's like, I'll be the last man standing and shit. It's like, dude, keep showing yourself. And I find it very funny, and I will say this. I don't talk about numbers, but I find it very funny that Captain's getting very annoyed and vocal. He's like, nobody comes over here. Nobody watches me. I don't know why I'm doing this. Neither do we, bitch. Why are you doing it? Nobody fucking cares. Nobody. Except dumb people like Carolyn, not Mommy Ramblings. Let me just say this. That K-Rocks chick, you're against doxers, Captain, are you, AJ? You're against doxers? Really? Because that woman mailed me a Nancy Kerrigan pinata for my 40th birthday, which was amazing when she was nice to me. She mailed me a Save Robbie birthday cake. You know what she also did after she just fucking flipped on me because she thought I was talking about her when I was going off on Mommy Ramblings, whose name is also Carolyn? This psycho K-Rocks Carolyn chick started going off on me, doing her crazy live streams. She takes her phone. She's like, here's his address. Here's his phone number. Oh, here's his sister's Facebook profile. Showing everything. Did you hit its knees? No, I actually didn't end up really breaking it, which was, I mean, I hit it a couple of times afterwards, but people made me feel like I was sick and sadistic about it. I did beat it, though. The pinata. But, I mean, Carolyn lost her channel, K-Rocks. She's not even supposed to be on YouTube because I reported her for all the doxing she was doing, and her channel went poof. So, Carolyn K-Rocks, if you're listening, I'm going to report you for ban evading. Because you know what? You keep saying fucking lies about me, and you are ban evading. You're not supposed to be here. And I have your old fucking channel link too, Carolyn. So shut up. Stop talking about Colorado and fucking being obsessive with me. Isn't it funny how all three of them hang out? AJ, Captain, and now K-Rocks. Fucking stupid. And then now you got Ariana over there who's slandering me. Oh, Country Joe, thank you for being one of the very few that doesn't hate Bond. Thank you for that, Country Joe. And you're welcome. And I don't like to hate Bond. And you know what? It gets me in trouble. Well, actually, hold on. Backtrack. I do like to bond with people when we're all talking shit about the same person because it feels therapeutic. So that's a lie. In some sense, yes, I do hate Bond, I guess. But I do it from my own experience with people. I don't just be like, oh, I got to go hate this person because this person does. And that's what usually gets me in fights with people. I just lost a really good fucking friend who hates me for giving May noodles. She fucking canceled a whole fucking trip that we had planned. Everything. Didn't even fucking tell me. So I'm like, bye. Because I'm always going to do what feels right. Always. And May's been nice to me. I got her to remove videos of this person and everything, and still, nope, nothing. So I'm not dealing with that. That's negativity that I'm trying to push away from. I know I rant and I talk shit about stuff, but the main reason I'm upset is because negativity and people who don't want to make a change about it irritate me because I'm like, you're doing nothing. Oh God, Angela, that K-Rocks chick is fucking psycho. But it's okay. Let all the ones that are really like putting their psycho on display hang out with each other because nobody fucking, they lose credibility the more they team up because they weren't credible to begin with. Where did Navigator's comment go? People are slandering Laugh at Life. I could care less. I know who I am. And Laugh at Life, I'm already liking the videos that you're posting, and I still need to look into that chip. Laugh at Life just did one of her first videos about like a chip that they implanted in someone's head. Locomai says no one cares or watched because he isn't just angry, but he has not critical thinking skills. And just me, I give everyone a chance to prove themselves to me. Absolutely zero critical thinking. Yeah, here's what it is. I'm just going to be blunt and honest. I think, this is my opinion, Captain Kangaroo is in love with AJ, okay? And he hates me so much because AJ's not in love with him. She's in love with me. That's it. So he farts in chairs all fucking day and rants about me. Get over it, bitch. Both you get over it. You're not going to have me, AJ, and you ain't going to have her, Captain. She's using you to come at me. Duh. Happy almost Easter, everyone listening while baking bread, Navigator says. At Bitch Talks, did you get the vagina bombed last night? I went to watch your stream and it was gone. Vagina bomb. Oh, that's why I saw a bitch. She was like, try again or something. I saw the streams pop up in my notifications, but I was busy. Ooh, I would look good in a coconut bra. Papa like, Papa like. Daria says she has paranoid delusions. It is sad that someone needs to monitor her social media usage. She always thinks Robbie is hacking her and shit. Yes. Here's what I'll say about that is like, you know, and I understand, like, and even people, even Lycan has said this like recently about AJ, you know, there is something going on there. And maybe this is her way of, like, I get that whole part of maybe this is their outlet, their therapy. But you got to be careful with that too, because with AJ, like, yeah, she may need help, you know, ignore her and stuff like that. But AJ's proven that she is somebody who will touch you in real life because she's done it to me. So it's like, I do think she's crazy, in my opinion. I do think there needs to be some sort of treatment. But I also fear my safety a lot of the time. Not physically, really. I mean, maybe, but because of her being such a manipulator and lying, especially to the courts, I don't care how crazy she is or if she's diagnosed, that puts my ass in danger. So that's why I protect myself. But, you know, with Carolyn, she's just fucking stupid. K-Rocks, and you know what? In my opinion, you look like, what are those little lemming things from the movie The Labyrinth? So fuck off. And you know what? One more time, fuck off, Marie. And you know what, Marie? I gave you a chance. Like Country Joe came in here, gave you a chance because I think for myself, and I'm like, I'm just gonna think for myself. Don't fucking come in here and wish me a happy Easter while you're in a chat of me and you're contributing to the conversation of me being a stalker and a fucking predator and all this shit. Stay out with your fake shit, Marie. Could you mirror a vagina's feelings? Like what sounds it makes? Fool me once, or like what it looks like? Hold on, because my hair is not done today yet. I have the kind of the vagina hair right here, and my lips will be like the clit. Oop. This is my hairy beaver. Okay, wait. That's what all these bitches' vagina does. It just sits there all day getting untouched. All quiet. And the more it sits, the more it smells. Isn't David Bowie the goblin thing? I don't know. There's these weird things with the big long noses. I can't remember. If you get the flu this year, it sucks. Anyways, guys. Oh, you know what? We're going to do this for Granny. in the name of peace, because I wasn't trying to like be mean responding. I'm just explaining to her that Angela, Scotty, Tiffany, Lycan, anybody you don't get along with now, like, you got to realize I've had my own problems with them and worked them out, and I'm not willing to go back on my word with them and my positive experience at this point with them, just because, you know, you guys bicker with each other. I would just encourage, hopefully, maybe just growing up together, because we all need to grow the fuck up and stop doing shitty things to everyone. Isn't that right, Marie? Yeah, you're on my shit list. Marie, you're fun. Aw, I miss you, Marie. No, I don't. Too long explanation means, oh? What kind of vagina feelings do you want? Robbie has redeeming qualities. I'm not going to read the next part, and you know why, Lycan, but, Oh, and I didn't agree with the granny part, by the way. Well, I mean, we all have shitty qualities, too. Okay. I used to have seizures, something to talk about, says I'm on medication for them, and I don't anymore. I'm so happy I haven't had one since. I pray that you don't. I hope you're safe. Robbie, you can buy and grow hairy beavers? You can? Vitamin A, B, and D? With beavers? Where beavers? Where's... Hey, Shelly? Where's it be? What be... Wait, is CJ blocked? I can't see her except for the super chat that popped up. Is she... I can't see her. Oh! Lucia D had a dream of you, and you were in my neighborhood in San Diego, and my mom told me if I needed money to ask you because you're a rich millionaire. I thought I'd share. That's funny. Somebody walked up to my window of my car yesterday and asked me for $50. I was like, get fucked. Thank you, by the way. I was just thinking of you, Lucia, because I was going through my mod list. I was like, oh, I miss her. Granny's a legend. I think, I mean, we all, the big personalities, especially ones that have, you know, voices and channels, I think we just stand out more than others because we have big fucking mouths. And when we're mad, oh, okay, Country Joe, have a good Easter too. You're giving rich vibes? That's funny. Oh, that was you. People do that. What's going on? I think John Cena is a stud. Hey, wait, I keep forgetting who's the... this is going to bug me. Someone said... Hold on. I don't want to get this wrong. Where is it at? Is it this one? I think it's this one. No. Hold on. Fucking shit. Is it this one? I don't know. And I forget the guy's name. Fuck it. Hey, Pikachu. God, that's gonna bug me. Sorry, while you guys are arguing, kind of, my brain is hurting because someone keeps telling me they came in and they were like, and I feel bad for forgetting who told me this and the person's name, but there's a YouTuber and they're like, you look just like him. And I looked him up. First of all, he's super in shape and he's hot, but I showed my husband him and he said, yes, I do look like him. And that's the best compliment I've ever had. So fuck you, Marie. Sorry, Marie. Miss you. No, I don't. Hey, Muffy. Who said that? It's driving me nuts. Fuck. Whatever. I'll probably remember as soon as I get off here. Who's rude, darling Nikki? Oh, that I forgot who said that? Yeah, I don't know. CJ can... Lycan? You guys be nice to each other in here. You understood, heads of woods? You look like Robert Rudd. Who's Robert Rudd? This is gonna bug the fuck. The guy she said I look like, he does like, he's a bounty hunter type thing, but it's fake. He's just acting. Do you know what I'm talking about? But hold on, who the fuck is Robert Rudd? Robert Rudd. Oh! What? Who the... What? There's like 12 million different people that popped up and they all look like they're dentists. Hey, Crinky Squirrel. Patty Mayo. Thank you. Summy, was it you that said that? This is who they say I look like. Hold on. But he's a stud. Hold on. You ready? He inspires me to get in shape, but I'm just sitting here with you guys, not getting in shape. This is Patty Mayo. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is him. But he does like, I don't think this is real. I think this is fake. He does videos like he's catching people or something. But like,
which you should be
real.
Every weekend. We got live.
See, he's a stud. He's a lot more attractive than me, but yes. Robert Rude? Rude. Okay. Love you, German lady. What? The wrestling? Is the wrestling guy? Hope you're doing good, Johnny. Fuck you, Nikki. Just kidding. Is this the wrestling guy? Isn't Robert Roode a wrestler? That's what I'm... Oh. I do not look like this guy. I mean, he has a full head of hair and everything. Even this Patty Mayo has the same fucking receding hairline as me. Not cool. And just like I said, I would do myself. I would do him. Right on top of Marie. Just kidding. Oh my God, Marie. It's so fun to say fuck off to you. I feel kind of bad about it now, but not really. Not really.
Good morning, everybody. The sign. What is it with y'all drivers out here, especially in Florida?
Ooh, he's in Florida, so he got that musk. You understand? Her ex is harassing me. Maria, learn a little other thing than America English? You should see the Robert Reddy I saw. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, there's like 20 Robert Rudds, Elizabeth. I was looking it up. I was like, what the hell? Oh, is there apologies going on? Where's... Oh, is that Broken or is that what's her name? The one that Broken panels with, or do they not talk about? Which one is something to talk about? Is it MKB or is it Broken or is it both of them? I get so confused. You know what? I also think that, and people are going to disagree. Robert Roode. Got it, Johnny. People are going to disagree with this, but I think live streams should, on YouTube, they should be limited to 2 hours. Because when I go beyond that, it's like, oh my, I just feel shitty. And like, it should go limit 2 hours a day. And also, what was the other thing I was going to say? There was another thing I was going to say. Oh, and you shouldn't be allowed to change your name. You should have one name and just fucking stick with it so people can remember who everyone is. Is the drama part of the stream still coming? German lady, that part, I got out of my system. Marie came in and told me Happy Easter while I was trying to get started with that. And I raged at her and told her to fuck off because she's fake, in my opinion. And yeah, it's that part's over because I actually have to get off in a few minutes. So sorry about that. But yeah, just rewind. Okay. I love you guys. Give me a second. This is for Granny, because on a peaceful note, I said this is the only song that I've ever made that people actually like. She was singing the words to my Green Means Go song. So I'm going to play that as we leave for Granny. You're on 2 hours a week these days. Yeah, it's like over that. But there are streamers, though, that, I mean, that is like a hangout. So that would kind of ruin that for people. But I find myself watching people. It's not even me doing it, because usually I'm like 2 hours tops these days. But it's like I catch myself watching people forever and I don't get anything done. Like I watch too much. So it sucks. Oh, no problem, Megan VR. And I actually told somebody if they could reach out to Granny so I could explain a few things. I kind of want to show Granny, if you're listening to this, I really want to show you something. And this is not about Angela or anything like that. Angela, I love Angela. That's never going to change. But privately, I really would like to show you one thing, just so you could understand where I'm coming from. And this is, I don't even know if I want to say this publicly. I don't know, because I don't know her well enough to trust her. But there's something that is very personal to me that I would like to show you to kind of prove, to kind of you get a better understanding of my way of thinking. And I would want to trust you with that information. So let's talk, because I think you might get a better understanding of something. And I'm not going to say what it is, but I think I'm just going to have to pray about that. Weren't you done with? Oh, not reading that. I'm not reading out argument chats, as long as you guys aren't doxing each other. But all I can say is, can you be nice, please? But I can't. I'm not the boss. I can't be a boss. I'm not a boss. I'm going to watch Patty Mayo for the rest of the day. Ooh, if you find his nude, send him mine and my hubby's way. Yeah, Papa like. Papa like. Apparently, I own 23 clip channels, according to Paranoid Mind over there. Oh, are you talking about BBT? What the fuck happened to her? Why is she gone off the walls? I don't get it. Love you, Lonnie. Isn't it, German lady? It's very strange. I feel vulnerable and sexual at the same time because of Patty Mayo and my husband. Picturing the three of us together forever? No, just one night. Maybe a week. Maybe my week vacation, instead of seeing Miss Portland, will have sex with Patty Mayo the whole time. Just kidding. Anyways, guys, here's my Green Means Go. Have a good day. Finish your arguments in the chat. I gotta go. Love you. Okay? Do you understand? Now, goodbye. Oh, and Marie! Fuck you, Marie. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way. Out my way. Green means go. Go. Sitting in traffic, gotta go to work. And that figure stuck behind a jerk. People are bugging. I've got patience for nothing. I'm laying on the horn, but he still ain't moving. What's he doing up there? Napping, snoozing? Come on, get going. I said, get going. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way. Out my way. Green means go. Go. On my last nerve, I'll kick it to the curb. Y'all driving crazy, making me swerve. My heartbeat's thumping. My brakes are pumping. Learn how to drive or put it in park. I could drive with my eyes shut tight in the dark. Come on, get rolling. I said get rolling.
Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way, out my way. Green means go, go. Been here forever waiting, might as well start tailgating. So I turn my radio up, get a new attitude, gotta change my mood. Let's go, let's go. Got places to go, got places to be. I'm running late, but people keep stopping and making me wait. The light is green, go ahead, keep going. I'm on a time schedule, gotta keep rolling. Put down your phone and eyes to the road. You're putting me in my road rage mode. Nobody's got time for your nonsense. I need to drive and clear my conscience. If you don't move, don't know what I'll do. You're driving so selfish and it ain't cool. Come on and speed it up, move it up, tear it up, heat it up, rev it up, get on the move. I'm gonna break something, hit something, shake something, hurt something, kick something. I'm in the mood, so get out my way, that's all I will say. You've already started to ruin my day. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way, out my way. Green means go. One more time. Green means go. If you don't already know, put your foot on the gas, then go ahead and move your ass. Out my way, out my way. Green means go, 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 go.
Hang on. Miss Portland just texted me. She said if it's real quick, she wanted to come up. So hold on one sec. I'm just waiting for her. She said that's not me. I'm not asking to come up. You thought I was going to drop the link in chat and I didn't have a direct connection to Mrs. P, didn't you? Mrs. P troll account. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. That wasn't a troll account, Mrs. P. That was you text me. My hubby? Oh, her husband wants to sign my ass. I will personally autograph any part of you to tattoo. That's good. Wait a minute. What? Did I read that in a text or did I read that in the chat? You're giving Ryan Reynolds on that video? Ooh, I did that video, I think like 5 years ago now. I wrote that song almost 10 years ago, but I didn't do a video until like, I don't know. And I'm not even going to say the malfunction of the video. You probably already know, but I kept it anyways because the color was green. Hold on, let me see something here. Yeah, because Mrs. Portland, she's in church. If you don't know what you're apologizing for, there's no sense. I'm confused. Oh, I gotta go. Someone hijacked her phone. What's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Mrs. Portland said, can you bring me up? Oh, you sent it because she created a... Wait a minute. She created a group chat. That's where it popped up. She created a group chat with me and Lycan recently. And it says, can you please bring me up if you get time during your live? So you did... Mrs. Portland, that was you. Now I got to send it to your personal... She's at... Hey, Mrs. Portland, you're adorable. She's listening. She's texting me as she's listening. She's like, that wasn't me. And yes, I am at church right now. She's listening to my filthy mouth in church. Love you, Mrs. Portland. Can't wait for you and your husband to sign my genitals. I'm so excited. Maybe it's God. Could be tattoos. I don't know. God is speaking through us on this Easter Saturday. Okay. I got to go. That would be nice if and listen, because who said that? Oh, Granny, that's the last thing I want to clear up with Granny's watching. I think she said something along the lines of, you say, you know, you don't have time and you're married and stuff, you know, to help people with their problems, but you offer them private mediation. Yeah, because I would rather that than like arguing, going back and forth nonstop, because that takes time. But I don't have all the time in the world if people are going to act like children. Like, private mediation to me is like, hey, do you want me to say this to them? They say this, maybe both of you stop. And it's like an easy deal, and it's through texting. So it doesn't have to take all your time. You can get back to the message later or whatever. That's what I mean by that. But I am a very fucking busy person. That's why I'm fucking running late now and I got to go. But that's what I meant by that. Like, I'm offering, if anybody, any of you guys, if I'm good with you, private, like, mediation or connect each other together somehow and like help. But I don't have all the fucking time in the world if people are going to act like children and not really want it to happen. Okay. I don't fuck around like that. Okay. That's bad at church. Honestly, I would be on my phone. The church that I went to, they have a really cool band and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes not. And tattoos, I was going to go to Vegas with my husband because his best friends that came to our wedding, it's their wedding anniversary next month. And my husband is going, and I've decided not to go with him for certain reasons. Because I'm trying to diet better and like, that involves, I need to quit vaping, but alcohol makes me chubby and stuff. So I don't want to drink alcohol, and I try to stay away from sweets a little bit. But I was going to go to Vegas, and then because I have a lot of friends out there too. And then a lot of people from the wedding were like, hey, let's go back to Vegas together. And they got excited, but I'm not. And I'm going to go to maybe Portland if it works out. It seems Portland. Vegas doesn't have any alcohol. So that's that. But guys, I really got to go. I was going to go right after that. And then the Miss Portland confusion. So anyways, have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you later. I got to hurry.
Huh? No chance. No